Namaste, soul siblings, sweet blessings of magnificence for a glorious day. Today is Tuesday. We celebrate our ability to choose, to exercise our choices, to generate change. This is Vic and this is BAM Yoga, breathing, asana and meditation practice. Beautiful. So we start our day today with our life appreciation practice. We know that it is a breathing practice where we use more of the capacity of our lungs than we are used to in our day-to-day, remembering that the lungs go from the base of the ribs all the way up to the collarbones. So we aim to use more of our lung capacity than we are used to. Knowing that breathing nurtures and nourishes us, we take divine nourishment and nurturing from the divine directly. Like plants, we take on energy from the outside universe to make it energy of our own and have us function through the day beautifully. We remember also before getting started that through the soul that we all carry within, God is active within us. God is present within us, but not necessarily consciously active. We do this practice to consciously activate the godliness within ourselves and engage it in our day-to-day activities. Whatever it is that you are dealing with at any given moment, ask your soul, how can I see this in a way different than my mind? How can I address this situation, thing, person, condition in sweet and healthy ways for me and for everyone involved? And let your soul guide you. So, let's get to the practice. Begin exhaling. And then softly inhale, filling up your lungs more than you're used to. Inhale richly, exhale generously. Engage with the energy of freedom, sweet flowing life, abundance, generosity activated in your system as well. And as we inhale and exhale, we are choosing to regulate the pace at which we breathe. We don't need to rush. We remember that there's plenty of hurry in our lives, so we take this time instead to slow down, to make integration of our 5 bodies, and particularly to make soul connection. So keep your focus steady on making soul connections. Keep getting entangled in the ways of your mind. Let go of planning for the future, engaging with the past in remembering, and stay in the present moment, breathing freely, richly, generously, and connect with 3 levels of life appreciation. As you look about you, begin to appreciate. Take a moment to fall in love with the nature in this planet. All God-made things is what we're taking time to appreciate now. Look about you and recognize God-made things and see how they add to the beauty of your day, the magnificence of your life. Take appreciation for each one of them. And perhaps if you look deeper, beyond the surface only, you can even see the presence of the divine on that which you are seeing. Thank you, love, for the gift of life. Thank you, God, for the gift of love. We love being alive, we love being aware and awake, and we celebrate our life, our living, our ability to choose, to generate change, to exercise our choices. What a freedom. So much beauty and magnificence available to us, and we take it all freely. Why not? Breathe freely. And engage in the second level of life appreciation, looking about you, embracing with gratitude all the life that you have chosen to create for yourself. So connect with the things that you have brought into your surroundings, into your life. And also take a time to appreciate how much beauty, magnificence, comfort, delight they bring to your day-to-day. And if you realize there's something you want no more, appreciate your ability to change it. To let it go and bring in something new. What a freedom that is, and we celebrate it. And we also take a time to appreciate the life that we are, because we are life living. Every cell and atom in the body is alive, and we bless each one of them with deep inhales, filling them up with life force energy, allowing them to work perfectly for us. Beautiful. Let's move on to the second section of the practice. It's called focus breathing. So here we use the full capacity of our lungs, both on inhale and exhale. Not only are we looking to use more of the lung capacity, but to use the full capacity. We are not used to breathing in this way, so it might take some effort on your side. And the effort mainly will be of staying focused, because it is not difficult, it is not hard to do, to breathe using the full capacity of your lungs. But definitely, because we are not used to it and we are so used to working in automatic, then automatically we tend to cut short both the inhale and the exhale. We tend to, there we go, the music was giving some trouble, sorry for that. So, because we are not used to breathing using the full capacity of our lungs, we are conditioned to breathe very short, using only a very small portion of the lungs. This also generates limitation for us, because also when we're doing stuff and we find that we are not flowing perfectly, or that we get nervous or something like that, we hold on to the breath and we generate tension inside. Everything is squeezing in there. Energy is not flowing, health is not flowing, and then we begin to feel the symptoms in the body. So in order to reverse that healthily, we can use the breath and use this time of practice to inhale, filling up your lungs, exhale, emptying them out, and pacing ourselves on how we are inhaling and exhaling. So let's start exhaling to make sure that we blow all the air off the lungs. Breathe through your nose, seal your lips, your eyes, and open your heart. Once the lungs are empty, very softly and slowly inhale. As you're breathing in this way, allow yourself to create a sound at the back of your throat, and make this sound very soft and soothing, particularly to your mind. The sound is not coming from the nose, it is only coming through the nose, but it is produced at the level of the throat. If you go to my Instagram highlights, there is one that is called 4BAM, and there is a video where I explain Ujjayi breath, this breathing technique. So please check it out. It will bring tremendous benefits to your days and nights, to your life, to your health, to your openness of mind and of heart. So give it a check. Stay present with your breath, use the full capacity of your lungs. And I assure you that your mind won't fail to come in, interject, and begin to tell you What are you doing? You have so many things to do today. You are sitting here just breathing, wasting time. Nothing is happening. Stop this thing. It will bring you worry, anxiety, stress, preoccupation. Choose to transcend. You have free will, you have willpower. We have been celebrating them from the beginning of this practice today. So engage them, use them. Transcend the thoughts of your mind. Use your own self-experience to be louder and more clear than the doubts of your mind. The mind says nothing is happening as you're breathing like this, but just a few moments of breathing in this way will show you the effects, will bring you clarity of mind, openness of heart, inspiration, divine, flowing from within, that you can actually engage to tend to your situations, life conditions, happenings. Then you can see what is the benefit of the practice in your day-to-day life. Some people just come to practice to stretch and relax a little bit, and then they go on with their day, continuing being stressed and contracted, hurried and stressed. So I invite you, do this practice knowing that relaxation and stretching are side effects, but the main goal is to make soul connection, to transcend the mind, to activate the soul and give it a voice in our lives, breaking the automatic, expanding ourselves from the limitations of the mind and ego, breaking free from fear, self-doubt, and all energies that shrink our abilities. Breathe using the full capacity of your lungs. Breathe in celebration. Patricia, bendiciones, qué bonito verte. Y compartir práctica contigo. Respiramos utilizando la capacidad total de nuestros pulmones. Esto es BAM Yoga. Set your intention and stay present with yourself that every inhale you're taking is nourishing your every atom, cell, and organ in your body. Your blood is being wealthy or oxygenated in a wealthy way. So, more oxygenated blood is circulating through your system, irrigating, bringing life force energy to every organ, having them function properly. And we breathe in appreciation for the function they do for us. We breathe in appreciation for our senses, our abilities, our capabilities, our freedoms, our superpowers. Transmutation is a superpower, and that superpower, that energy is with you. You have the superpower to transmute. You can transmute energy. Do it. When you find lower energy circulating through your system that you don't want to embody or display through your day, use your free will, use your willpower. Choose a different energy and change it. Generate the change in your life and enjoy living. It is all about that. Let's move on to the third section of the breathing practice. Now we keep breathing in the same way, using the same technique, but we add movement, and we move in celebration in order to be able to be alive. We move in appreciation for our freedom to be mobile in life, to be able to be in one place and then move to another, from one situation to a different one, to free yourself from a condition, taking yourself from conditioning into freedom. That is awesome. use those superpowers and create a life that you really, really enjoy. Palms together in front of the heart, begin to exhale, blow all the air out of your lungs. Once they are empty, inhale, softly and slow, move your body, reaching up with your arms. And as you begin to exhale, arms open to the sides and come down. Expand your heart, move slowly at the rhythm of the breath. The breath marks the pace and the body follows with the movement. Breathe using the full capacity of your lungs and celebrate being mobile and being you. Next exhale into the side, look up and twist. Stretch, feel good. Inhale up. Exhale side. Inhale. Exhale. Activate your body bit by bit with love and appreciation, with gratitude and joy. It is a glorious day today and we celebrate being alive. We celebrate being ourselves. Now we're leaning forward. One more time up, and with the next exhale, hands down, place them behind your back, fingers pointing forward, feet flat in front of you. Inhaling, hips up, head back. Open your heart, stimulate your shoulders, release tension from your upper back. Move slowly, breathe richly. One more time. Breathe using the full capacity of your lungs. Every repetition you make, go deeper into the pose. Don't stay the same. Turn over to your knees and hands, fingers pointing forward. Inhaling, arch your back, look towards your belly button. Exhaling, belly button down, look forward and up. Gentle movements, deep breathing, abundant self-love. Breathe in love for yourself and for your life. Bring your spine to neutral, shift your right hand to the center of the mat. Next inhale, right arm up. Exhale, down. Shift or switch, Do the other side, stretching, opening your heart, breathing using the full capacity of your lungs. We are aiming to transcend the activity of the mind and engage in soul connection. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time on the other side. Both palms flat in front of you, hips back, forehead down. Rest your ribs between your thighs. This is child's pose. Anytime you like to rest, come to child's pose. And remember, the breath remains the same. Inhaling, come to your knees and hands. Exhale back, child's pose. Inhale, knees and hands. Exhale back, child's pose. You're releasing tension from your hips now. Keep the mind quiet. Engage with the observer within. Look within you. Recognize the energy circulating through your system. Extend the legs behind you, lift the heart, look up, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, cobra, move slowly. Open your heart broadly and freely. Exhale, back. Inhale. Cobra pose, one more. Next exhale, hips up in the air, downward facing dog. Legs extended, arms extended. Bend one knee at a time, twisting your hips. Continue to breathe deeply through your nose using the full capacity of your lungs. Gently press your heels towards the mat and your heart towards your toes. You will feel the lengthening on the muscles on the upper back and on the back of your legs. Next inhale, look forward. Walk your feet between your hands. Exhaling, head down, legs straight, go deep. Feel the stretch of the muscles on your legs. Inhaling, come up, arms up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Fantastic. Breathing section of our practice is completed. Zumba by Mel, thank you so much for joining. Fiorella, bendiciones, thank you so much. Now we are moving on to the asana section of our practice. So here also, please remember, if you don't know the sequence, don't worry, I will be guiding you. But most importantly, usually during our day, we are engaging in activity and we are breathing, certainly, but depending on what we're doing or how we're feeling about what we're doing, we are going to restrict the breath and contract the muscles inside, contract the organs, squeeze on the bones. This doesn't let energy and blood circulate through your body, and this creates negative symptoms in your system. So in this practice, we are prioritizing the breath and have the body follow with the activity, with the action and the movement. We are reverting the process that we do in our day-to-day life. So practice that and you will find that in your day-to-day you are flowing with much more ease through the activities that you have to accomplish. Good? Fantastic. Stand to the front of your mat, feet together, arms down. And begin to exhale, blowing all the air out of your lungs. Inhale, bring the arms up, look up. Stretch your body, open the heart. Exhaling, lean forward, reach for your toes or your mat with legs straight. Inhale, look up. And with the exhale, hands down, feet back, bend the elbows and come to the bottom of the push-up with the elbows close to the ribs. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, hips up in the air, downward facing dog. Arms extended, legs extended. Begin to bicycle your feet, bending your knees, twisting your hips, pressing your heels towards your mat, stretching the back of the legs, and gently also pressing the heart towards the toes. Continue to breathe freely, and with your next inhale, look forward, feet between the hands. Exhale, head down, legs straight, go deeper than before. Inhale, come up, arms up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Tadasana. Beautiful. One more time, sun salutation A. Inhale, arms up. Remember, breathe using the full capacity of your lungs. Exhaling, reach for your toes or your mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands down, feet back, bottom of the push-up. Watch this. If you come with the elbows open like that for the bottom of the push-up, the structure of your arms is all crooked and this can create injury. Instead, come down with the elbows close to your ribs. In that way, your arm stays straight and you keep the good health of them. Right? Perfect. So, top of the push-up, inhale. And with your exhale, slowly come down with the elbows close to the ribs. Inhale, up cobra, lift the heart open. Exhale, hips up in the air, downward dog. 5 counts, breathe using the full capacity of your lungs, and if you need to take a break, please go to child's pose. Either way, the breath remains the same, and with your next inhale, look forward, feet between the hands. Exhale, head down, legs straight, go deeper than the previous time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms down. Great. Sun salutation B. Bend your knees. Inhale, bring your arms up. This is chair pose. Exhaling, legs straight, reach for your toes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands down, feet back, bottom of the push-up. Cobra inhaling. Downward dog with the exhale. Next inhale. Right foot forward, arms up, warrior one, hips face forward. Exhaling, turn your hips to the side, open the arms parallel to the ground, warrior two. Inhaling, extend the front leg. Exhaling, turn your feet. Now you're looking backwards and bend the back knee. Now you're on warrior two on the other side. Next inhale, turn your hips facing forward. Bring the arms up. Warrior one. And with the exhale, hands down, foot back, bottom of the push-up. Cobra inhaling. Downward dog exhaling, 5 breaths. Keep the posture active. That means bend your knees, twist your hips, heels to the mat, heart towards toes. Use every exhale to expand yourself in the posture. Relax, let go, and every inhale to invigorate, to create integration of your 5 bodies. Next inhale, look forward, feet between the hands. Exhale, head down, legs straight, go deeper. Inhale in chair pose, come up with knees bent. Exhale, legs together, legs straight, arms down. Awesome. One more time, sun salutation B. Bend your knees. Inhale, arms up. Exhaling, lean forward, reach for your toes or your mat. Legs straight. If you cannot reach for your toes or your mat and you're here in your shins, is fine. Just feel that these muscles are lengthening, and every time go slightly deeper so that they stretch, yes? Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands down, feet back, bottom of the push-up. If you need to rest your knees down, go for it. But keep the elbows close to the ribs. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, hips up in the air, downward dog. Next inhale, right foot forward. Arms come up, warrior one. Exhaling, warrior two, rotate your hips, open the arms. Inhale, extend the front leg. Exhale, turn your feet. Bend the back knee now. Warrior two on the other side of your body. Turn your hips facing forward, arms come up, warrior one. Exhaling, hands to the front, foot back, bottom of the push-up. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, hips up in the air, downward dog. Bend one knee, then the other, twist your hips. Breathe using the full capacity of your lungs. This posture may feel awkward, but if you notice, your head is below your heart. Bringing the heart above the head has very powerful benefits. You will feel them shortly, so breathe richly. Next inhale, look forward, feet between the hands. Exhale, head down, legs straight. Inhaling chair pose, knees bent, arms up. And with your exhale, legs straight, arms down. Beautiful. Fantastic. Sun salutation sequence finished. Now come to your knees and hands. Manito, bendiciones. Qué bonito compartir con todos ustedes el día de hoy. Gracias, gracias. Sus comentarios los aprecio, así ayudan a que la gente conozca más de esta clase. Ahora no sé qué pasó. There we go. All right, so now we move on to wrist therapy. Both hands in front of you, fingers pointing forward. And one hand at a time, we are going to rotate, pointing the fingers back, back, forward, forward, 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 back, back. Do this sequence to keep your fingers and wrists healthy. Now, with the fingers pointing back, lean back towards your heels. Using your body weight, stimulate your wrists and forearms. Keep the palms flat on the mat. And when you feel ready, turn your palms over. Middle fingers point each other, lean all the way back. Then slowly begin to come forward, bringing your shoulders over the wrists. If it hurts, back up a little. And as you exhale, make fists. Keep the elbows straight, press, feels so good. Beautiful. Sit on your heels and shake it off. Move your wrists in all directions, soft movements, stay present, don't injure yourself. Fingertips together, exhaling, press. Inhaling, open. Beautiful. Palms together in front of you. Next is pigeon. Bring your right knee forward, extend your left leg behind you. Toes pointing away from your head and begin to sway softly left and right. Release tension from your hips. You breathe using the full capacity of your lungs. We keep the same breathing technique all throughout the practice, and if you like, you can keep it throughout your life. It will keep you very clear in your head and open in your heart to do this breathing all along. Optional, you can work to bring in your front lower leg perpendicular to your body. Release tension from your hips, do the variations that suit your body today, and make sure you're breathing using the full capacity of your lungs and that you are feeling awesome. As you feel ready, help yourself up from wherever you are. Then, stuff the toes on the back foot into your mat. Lift the hips off the ground and then release the front knee. Be very gentle with your knee. It's very easy to cause injury and very difficult to heal. So stay present during your practice. Take care of your knees and your body. Bring the opposite knee forward. Extend the other leg behind you, toes pointing away from your head, and sway. Nurture yourself with deep breaths. With a clear mind, you are pampering yourself indeed. bringing peace to this moment, openness to appreciate all the magnificence in life. Do your variations as you like. You may notice that one side of the body is more open than the other. That is perfectly fine. Instead of fighting it, try to read what that means in your life. Maybe it's in your favor. And if it's not in your favor, then see what you can do to generate the change. Use your free will, use your willpower, and enjoy being you, creating a new you in face of every situation of life. Why tend to life in the same ways all the time? That would make us robots instead of gods. When we connect with our soul and we give it a voice in our life, we are guarding ourselves. Help yourself up, stuff the toes of the back foot into the mat, hips off the ground, gently release the front knee, downward dog for counter pose. Bring your elbows down. Interlace your fingertips together, look up towards your hands. This is dolphin pose. Good preparation for forearm stand and headstand. Aim to keep your heels pressing towards the mat. When you feel ready, with an exhale, bend your knees, come down. Next will be Shavasana. But before moving on to, before Shavasana is shoulder stand. I was forgetting shoulder stand, and this is so important. Even though we keep pretty much the same postures, the same sequence of postures throughout every class, we do small variations, but the purpose is not to perform a big variety of postures and complicated and all that. It is not yoga to show off, it is yoga to see in. So we use the postures to see what's going on inside. So don't worry if we are repeating all the time the same routine. Don't do the same routine of approaching the posture every time you come to your mat, okay? But see your posture and yourself in the posture presently, as it is happening in the moment. You will learn vastly about yourself. Try it out. So next will be shoulder stand. Lay on your back. Ladies, if you're in your moon cycle, please skip shoulder stand today. Instead, do this posture, which is called Viparita Karani. Legs up in the air, spread your feet wide. You can hold them up in the air as I am, or you can rest them against the wall. Either way, take about 15 breaths. Use the full capacity of your lungs. This posture is very powerful for menstrual cramps and also for folks suffering from insomnia. Try it out. For shoulder stand, lay on your back, legs off the ground, hands to your lower back, hips off the ground, torso off the ground. We extend the legs up in the air and we breathe using the full capacity of our lungs. As you may notice in this posture, just as with downward dog, the head is below the heart. This makes your blood circulate in opposite direction through your body, cleansing your circulatory system. Very powerful. Focus on the benefits, breathe richly, and forget about the rest of things you have to do in your day. Stay in the now, every now. Next exhale, slowly lower your feet overhead, extend the arms behind you. Maybe your feet touch the ground. If they don't, maybe you want to use a chair, a yoga block, or a book to hold them higher, and know that eventually they will come down. Continue to breathe freely through your nose, using the full capacity of your lungs. Remember that your body is 70% water, and let go of the energy of fear, self-doubt, worry, anxiety, stress. All of them pop up when we do this posture. Usually, if they are not present with you, fine, celebrate. But if they are there, let them go sweetly. And with the next exhale, slowly come out of the posture, one vertebrae at the time on your mat. Next will be fish. So extend the legs, feet together, toes point away from your head, elbows down. Lift your heart, tilt your head back, and begin to walk your elbows towards your feet until the crown of the head touches the mat. Lift your heart towards the heavens. This will also help you remove the weight of the neck. Option 1 stays there. Option 2, arms and legs off the ground. Don't fight yourself, love yourself. Breathe freely. Remember, the word asana means posture comfortably held. So even in postures like this, you must find yourself being comfortable to breathe, to be you, to express and enjoy the moment. Express yourself and enjoy the moment, I meant. Exhaling, release. Curl the knees into the heart. Sway sweetly left and right. So nice. Eventually roll over the side of your body. Help yourself up to seated. And now we enter, before entering Shavasana, we take a brief moment to give thanks. So we thank all the masters, sages and gurus that came before us and left the beautiful legacy of the science and practice of yoga for us to do today. But we also take a moment to give thanks to ourselves for having come to our mat, do the practice and make soul connection. So we say, Parama Rishipyo Namaha. Parama Rishipyo Namaha. Acharya Devo Baba. Acharya Devo Baba. Thank you so much. Next will be Shavasana, world favorite. Lay on your back, arms and legs extended. Separate the feet to the width of your mat. Let me lay down this way today. Why not? So separate the feet the width of your mat. Inhale deep through your nose. And when you exhale, stick the tongue out, sigh, relax your body, roll the eyeballs in all directions. Something like this. Literally feel as you're melting on the mat as you sigh. Let everything go. Come back to your usual breathing pattern. And perhaps if I tell you stop thinking, it will be difficult, it will be a fight inside with the ego that doesn't want to do that. So I won't tell you to stop thinking, but I will invite you instead to watch what your mind thinks. You are not your mind, you have a mind. You don't have a soul, you are the soul. So take this moment to identify with your soul instead of your mind. You will know you're in your mind when you are thinking, because thinking is the nature of mind. It's like your heart beats. Just in the same way that your heart beats, your mind thinks. It is its nature. So anytime you find yourself thinking, know, remember, become aware, you are in your mind. To connect to the soul, you must get out of the house of your mind. Get off your brain. Once you step out the brain, you can become its watcher. You can see it, thinking, playing, doing its thing, worrying, repeating things over and over again, expecting them to change somehow. Be the watcher. Get to know how your mind works. And instead of you serving it, set an intention that you shall reverse the roles and have it serve you. Identify with the watcher inside you, with the soul, and observe your mind, even if it's bringing abundance of thoughts. Watch them. Don't add any thoughts to those, and just see. You will learn much about you, how you work, who you are, what is the mind, and how can you put it in your service. As you feel ready now, wiggle your fingers, your toes, your ankles and wrists, your elbows and knees. Curl the knees into the heart, sway gently left and right. Eventually rolling over the side of your body and helping yourself up to seated. For next is meditation. Last section of our BAM yoga today. So come to a comfortable seated posture. You can sit on the floor level, on your mat or the ground or the grass if you're outdoors. You can use a beach towel or a rug. You can also sit on a chair, your couch, your bed. I don't advise you lay down because it's easy to fall asleep. Close your eyes, open your heart, straighten your spine, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart gently towards the heavens. Usually we are caved in like this, carrying a heavy burden on the back, hiding the heart, and mainly looking down. Revert that by straightening the spine, rolling the shoulders back, bringing the heart forth, making your chin parallel to the ground. And even though your eyes are closed, the third eye is opened. The third eye allows you to see the universe within. With the eyes of your face, although they are closed, look forward to the horizon and then elevate your view a little bit. And perhaps you reach about 45 degrees in angle. Around that place, there is a comfort where your eyes lock. If you go higher, it doesn't feel that comfortable. If you go too low, it is also strange. But there is a place about 45 degrees in angle where your eyes feel very comfortable. You're not looking straight forward, you're looking slightly up. Fix your eyes there even though they are closed, and with your third eye, look within. Don't label what you see, just become aware of what is being seen. Maybe you see energies circulating, thoughts popping up, emotions, feelings, and sensations arising. Just watch. The inner universe is vast. Get to know yourself. It is highly likely, 99.9% likely, that you know more about your cell phone than you know about yourself. What a pity, what a shame. I'm not putting you down, but that is how we are raised to be. That's how we have created societies, to make us focus more on the outside than the inside. We have to worry more about having to pay rent or mortgage at the end of the month and other builds. That many times we sacrifice our own health, well-being, and definitely, mainly and primordially, getting to know more about ourselves. We go through life knowing how to find the job, but not knowing how we work. What a shame, what a pity. That brings us tremendous limitations in life. That brings a lot of stress that generates disease, illness, impairment, lack of desire and motivation to live, boredom, imprisonment. Break the automatic. Break the conditionings in your life that do not serve you. And create yourself anew. Why not? It is possible for you. All you need is choose it. Today is Tuesday, so that would be a great choice to invite yourself to today. Breathe abundantly and freely. If you like, come back to your Ujjayi breath technique and be the watcher of whatever comes up. Vic, but nothing happens when I watch. Well, you won't be doing activity with your body, but certainly you will be learning about yourself, and that is plenty. That is more than you can ever imagine, but you cannot fathom what that would mean to you because you're not used to it at all. All your education, all your life has told you, don't believe in yourself, don't look at yourself, look outside, hear my voice, I know what I'm doing and I am older than you, so you should follow my guidance. That's what our educators tell us, and we follow. Therefore, we disconnect from the soul and our inner guidance, our inner wisdom, the God within, dooming ourselves in life. Revert that. Make your soul be your highest counselor, higher than your teachers, your parents, your educators, the government, the law, everything. Your soul's voice is highest. Heed it. Learn it. Befriend it. Breathe freely. Summon the presence of your soul, saying something like this: soul of mine, reveal yourself to me. Let me recognize you as easily as I recognize my mind. Speak to me louder than the voice of my mind, my fears, my doubts, my worries and my pains. Show me your ways. Lead me onto dealing with all things in new ways. Activate the godliness within me. Take me to know what being godly as a human person is like. Teach me how to heal myself. Teach me how to bring healthy help to my loved ones. Help me and teach me how to interact with the whole of life in healthy ways, with the darkness and the light. For both are part of the oneness of the whole of life. Looking only at the light, we're only seeing half of life. But we embrace life wholly, at 100%, with its darkness and its light. And we learn to coexist with the darkness in healthy ways. Soul of mine, show me, teach me, guide me, lead me into learning to deal with the darkness in healthy ways. My darkness and others, the darkness in life. Energies of darkness dim our lives, our light down. They are not bad, they are not wrong. They just dim our lights down. We love to shine. We love to be brilliant. We love to illumine. So to choose to keep our light on, we make soul connection. We skip the automatic approach of mind to life. We bless ourselves, we bless our lives. Beautiful. Breathe using the full capacity of your lungs. Stay present with yourself. As the class finishes, I invite you, stay a little bit longer by yourself, just watching and getting to know more about you. The energies that are circulating, watch the mind, how it works, watch the emotions, how they work, watch the physical body, how it's asking for things all the time and complaining a lot. Maybe you can see and recognize your aura or energetic body and your soul, your spiritual body. They are your 5 bodies. As you see them, you become aware of them. You also are integrating them. You're blessing yourself. And you are allowing yourself to feel whole, to take on the rest of your day instead of being fractioned. When you feel whole, you find yourself to be equal than life, and that gives you power. Take a few moments now and please spend time knowing yourself, mingling with yourself, loving yourself. Happy blessings, my soul siblings. I love you all. I hope to see you tomorrow. Help me spread the word. Send your peeps to citizen.yoga on Instagram. Thank you so much. Namaste. Blessings.